Great morning, everyone. So, Marjorie Trader Greene has decided that she is leaving January, 5th? So, I wanted to look and see what is going on with her. And the first things I got that are driving this are interest. The first thing that came out was a distraction. There was a distraction. There were boundaries. Okay. And the last is the receipts. Evidence. Guilty as charged. Exposed. Okay. So apparently, all the distractions that Bondi and Patel and the rest of them were doing didn't hold for her. There were some boundaries that even she wouldn't pass. And the receipts, I think it had to do with listening to the survivors of Epstein. So let's see what we have at the center of it all. We'll do a clarifying read and see what it says. Oop, 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 oop. I got one flying out here. What's flying out? Temperance. So the 5 of Ankhs. And I think in this deck, is this the... Hold on, let me see. What is it? We've got the cups, the thing. Wands. Okay, so 5 of Ankhs is this abuse of power. I had to see what it is in this deck. The Ankhs are the swords. Okay, the mental realm. So this is about the mental realm. The abuse of power, okay, that's going on with this. So that's at the center of it all for her. The mental realm, them trying to control that situation, to dominate it. So above it, we have light being shed on this subject, okay, when it comes to this abuse of power, this attempting to railroad things to control it. The foundation is 3 of Wands. So about action. Actions taking place. So about the actions taking place of them trying to railroad things, control it, abuse the power, and then what she saw was going on. So coming into it, we have tempering. Time to temper things. Looks like she said enough is enough of that. Above it, so that led to her new action. The new action because of the light being shed on what's going on. With the foundation of the 7 of Swords. So what they were trying to get away with, okay? So like it said, she's got the receipts, the exposed receipts. And so one side of it coming into it, we have where this is moving to. So she is leaving a sinking ship is what it appears. Let's see what we have on the other side of it. The other side of it, we have the Queen of Wands. So yeah, this is the action that she decided to do. The action she's doing, which is leaving, because she sees the writing on the wall, the wheel. Okay, the wheel of fortune. She sees that this is turned. The light's being shed on it. And she says, now I'm leaving as a sinking ship. Okay. yeah, getting to a better place, mental realm. It's time to leave, okay? This is the action I can do. I see the writing on the wall. The wheel is turning. This is not benefiting me anymore. And we have the, yeah, being ruled by the action, being ruled by the hard line of the truth of what it is. So she sees this hard line of where it's moving to, okay? Controlling the truth, being ruled by the truth. And we have, yeah, okay, so driving it underneath of it all, we have, first of all, the 9 of Ankhs. So this is the nightmare scenario, okay? Here I am, you know, I've supported this guy for, you know, even thinking that everything was, you know, promoted him. I mean, even the insanity that she was doing when it came to her past actions and laser things and all the other craziness that's going on. But now she's got the nightmare of this, and this is the actions of this is a big burden. This has become too much to bear. She sees what they're trying to build, okay, the 3 of Pentacles, concrete stuff that they're doing. And the insanity, the moon, done by the dark of night, his craziness, and the things they're doing by dark of night, the things they're trying to manipulate, the magician, okay? The things that they are attempting to manipulate. And so we have the 4 of Ankhs. So mentally she's retreating from this. You know, she caused a lot of distractions. She sees the distractions they're doing. There were boundaries crossed that even she will cross, and the receipts are there. I'm out of here, okay? So we have also the, the worldview on this. How this is affecting her world, what's happening. And so this new information that came out, the 1 of Ankh, new information in hand, and said, yeah, no, this is a bridge too far. 6 of Wands, okay, no, I'm done here, okay. So this is the information that she has. She sees this moving forward and what's being worked on behind the scenes. And so, again, the communications, the message of truth that she got from these survivors that changed her view, okay? She saw the truth of what they were saying. The Queen of Ankh. So the absolute truth of it behind the scenes. She believed these women, and that was that, okay? And she saw the cup of abominations that had taken place, and that caused her emotions to change, okay? And she said, it's time to walk away from this. The 8 of Cups, time to walk away, get some balance, okay? Juggling this and wanting to see some justice, okay? So she had a radical change with this, okay? Saw what they're trying to get away with. The wheel is turning on that, though. New action. I'm getting out of Dodge, okay? Because where this is moving to, we see, you know, what they're trying to control. It's going to implode, okay? It's going to implode. So that's what I get from her. Again, going back through this about justice, balance, juggling this stuff, saying, nah, it's time to get out of Dodge. Emotionally, I don't want to be involved with this. Saw the writing on the wall. This changed her emotional thing about it. She saw the absolute truth of what they were presenting, the message, information that was coming out. She sees what they're working on behind the scenes, and that sword in hand, mental realm, there's enough of this. She sees a victory coming, okay? And not a victory for Trump. So she is hightailing it out of there. The new information, how it affects her world. That mentally she said, I'm done with it. Looking at the manipulations that were going on. The things being done by the dark of night, the moon, his insanity, his unstableness on top of it now. What they're trying to build, and the burden of this, and just a nightmare scenario. So she says, I am out of there. Okay. So that's what I get from Marjorie Taylor Greene. If nothing else, she is astute on the lay of the land. And she sees that this is not benefiting her in any way, shape, or form, and that they are all on a train, on a track that's got, I just see this train going, and it reaches this point where there's a break, okay, going across the bridge. It's gone out, and this train is going over the edge. Okay, she says, I'm not buying a ticket on that train anymore. I'm out of here. Okay, so that's what I get from Marjorie Taylor Greene. Again, there was distraction, a boundary that she was not going to cross, and she sees the receipts. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.